Hello, hello, everyone! Welcome back to another fantastic Friday with Dannphan. Yes, we're working with a little bit of a dimmer lighting, although it seems like it's always dim whenever I do these types of streams. I don't know if it's obvious, but I do color correct my videos. It's almost always dark in this corner, so I'm always like shooting up the brightness by quite a lot so that my videos look at least somewhat presentable. But it is a little bit dark outside in general, not because it's late at night, obviously, I mean, it's summer, but also because it's been rainy the past couple days. Always unfortunate, don't like the rain, but who does, right? It's been 2 weeks with no Dannphan, well-deserved break. Yeah, one of those weeks was because I got pretty sick after the Garden State Comic Fest, honestly. And I was just kind of unprepared to get sick. And it really took me off guard. So, absolutely, I could not stream that 1 week. The second week was, I just, there was a little bit of a shift in schedule after 4th of July, and I just had to be somewhere. But here we are, back doing the Dannphan streams. What did I miss? What news am I supposed to cover? Well, I did 2 videos this week, actually. I wasn't planning on doing 2 videos. I was just planning on doing the one, but then the Crunchyroll thing dropped, and I was like, oh, I gotta talk about that. That's hilarious. So that's the only reason why I ended up doing 2 videos. And even like the Crunchyroll news, I kind of covered a little bit later than I should have, but it's fine. It's fine. We're trying to go back to like 1 video a week schedule here, and it's difficult if you're covering news stuff because you have to cover it when it's relevant, which means you got to cover it really quickly. And it's part of the reason why I've kind of held back on doing news-related stuff. Difficult to cover things particularly quickly. Yeah, it is fucking hot outside, isn't it? Speaking of which, let me go turn the fan on so that I don't die in the middle of this stream. 1 second. Alrighty, that is much better. But yeah, it's good to not be sick. That is a big improvement. I don't think you can tell like on the camera or anything, but the side of my lip is still like, it's like cut because while I was sick, I got a symptom that I haven't gotten in years, like not since I was a little child, and that is the corners of your lips being chapped. It's such a random symptom to get, especially as an adult, I gotta say. But yeah, so it's a little bit wounded on the side there, but it's all good. It's all good now. No AC. There's central air. It just, this room is cursed. It is cursed. It's always hottest in the summer, coldest in the winter. Just something about how it's, I don't know, stickers. I've been doing little crafts in my spare time. So I did Horizon Quest stickers. We got Genwin. And Astrid, Vera, favorite character, and Lanwi, and Harkon, yes. So I actually made these myself, which is very, very new to me, making like merch by hand and everything, you know? And I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but yes, they are holographic. You can just put the holographic effect over the sticker once they're like printed out, and they look nice. They look pretty good quality for something that was just made at home, you know? But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with like the designs I made for the stickers too. I think they turned out really good, especially when you compare it to the art of Horizon Quest when it first came out. You can tell, like, you know, my art style's kind of polishing up a little bit. And that is very nice. I also I did a Reaper sticker as well, which is also on the website and also holographic. I think the holographic effect on this one is a little bit too much, personally, but Adam said it looks really nice. It's just kind of the effect when you have a really dark picture and then add a holographic effect over it. It looks really extra sparkly, and that's exactly what this looks like. It's a bigger sticker with I know that it's not, this camera's terrible at like auto-focusing. But yeah, so it's like the art piece I did of Ichabod before that I did after the comic was already printed and everything. I did an art piece of Ichabod, and so I decided, oh, I'll use that for the sticker. Just something simple to like test it out. So that is also available on the website. Part of me regrets that I didn't use this as the cover for book one, but of course I can't really travel forward in time and back again to use it. Not that I don't like the cover of Reaper. I do actually like the cover of Reaper. It's everything that I want the cover to be, right? It's just that what I was trying to do with Ichabod's face at the time, I don't think worked out as well as it could have. I was trying to do like some sort of painting effect on it. And, you know, I'm not that good at doing painting-wise. I'm kind of okay at doing like this kind of anime shading. Not so much okay at doing like painting on the face. So it looks a little bit you know? It doesn't look as good as I want it to look. It doesn't look as terrible either. But I feel like I could have done a better job, you know? But overall, I do like how the comic turned out overall. You should buy it, is my point. Thanks for the 25, Mark Schaefer. Loving the Reaper. All things came in. No damage. Motivated me to get my website cleaned up. The question, how do you balance life content and full-time job? Looking for pointers if you have any. Well, I never said I had a full-time job. But yeah, not easy for sure. So it's part of the reason why I have to hold back on the YouTube content now, because it's just not, for lack of a better term, it's just not worth it to put all this effort into YouTube and have it be of equivalency to the effort that I'm putting in now. Like when I was trying to upload like 2 videos a week or even 4 videos a week, really, even then I saw about like roughly the same amount of success as I'm seeing now that I'm only uploading 1 video a week, which is kind of crazy, and I'm not really sure how that works out on YouTube, honestly. But it's part of the reason why I'm just gonna hold back and do what I can do now, which is 1 video a week, with maybe the occasional like wild card extra video like I did this week, you know? I wasn't expecting to do 2 videos, but I ended up doing 2 videos because of a particular news thing that I wanted to cover. Even if it just had to be like a short video, you know? Sometimes it just works that way. But it's not easy. It's not easy to do it all. There was actually one tweet that I retweeted on Twitter that kind of vaguely covered that whole subject of, you know, how do you sell your indie comic? Oh, well, start a YouTube channel and just be charming and get an audience. That is definitely a method. I'm not saying that that is an illegitimate method. I mean, in general, having any social media presence will help you a lot because people need to know who you are to buy the comic, right? For sure. But it's the idea of like being a super popular YouTuber and just do that, you know, is like, okay, easy said, but that's not exactly how that works out for tons of people out there. YouTube requires its own kind of skill that I myself haven't really mastered, which is surprising. Because a lot of people think that I have it figured out. A lot of people come up to me and ask me, how do I grow my YouTube channel like how you have? And it's not working. It's not working for me personally. I've only seen like very mild success. And like it's stagnated for years now. I haven't been growing it for years now. So I can't really give somebody else advice on how to grow it. It seems like the only, observing other people and what they're doing, it seems like the only thing that really guarantees you some growth is covering things that are topical. Even if you're not interested in it, just make a video talking about it and somebody will be recommended the video and somebody will click on it, right? That seems to work out for a lot of people. I stopped doing that because it was soul crushing to constantly be covering these things that are always negative, and sometimes I don't even really care about it. Like, a lot of people watched the Suicide Squad Isekai video I made. Like, that did pretty decent view-wise, at least for my channel. But do I care about it? No, I never cared about that show. I said that when it was first announced and I just watched a trailer of it. I was like, who cares? Why would I be interested in that? So people, the fans, the people, the PHAN fans, you guys knew that I was not gonna be super entertained by the anime before you even clicked on the video because you already heard me say that I was not very interested in it. But then, like, I guess other people, maybe who were just recommended the video, might have been shocked. Like, what? Somebody doesn't like the anime? What? That's crazy, you know? But, it's whatever. I didn't have to make a video on it, of course. But, it does go to show you, covering topical things gets you noticed a lot more than just covering whatever. I don't know. Well, when crowdfunding, how do you keep your shipping costs low enough to make a profit? Shipping, it's not that difficult. There's a whole, there's a whole class I should do on shipping. But overall, if you're in the United States, it's not that difficult. I heard somewhere over in Europe, I forget where, was it Germany? I think it might have been Germany, that shipping is like super duper low for whatever reason. But some would argue that my shipping is rather high, at least, internationally, and it's kind of just not super possible to get the shipping lower than how I already have it internationally because I don't have a warehouse overseas, basically. So around the United States is the cheapest that my shipping gets because there's media mail. And oh boy, Pirate Ship has been a fantastic resource that I would recommend to anyone who wants to start their own business, really. It doesn't even have to be a comic business, just whatever business you want to start. If you're going to be shipping things out, use Pirate Ship. I originally was using USPS, their online website. It's not that bad. Not to dunk on them too hard. Their website is not that bad, but pirate ship, way better. It's just a way bit classic American logic, right? The government run business is worse than the private business, but yes, use pirate ship for sure. And yeah, you just add on the cost of the shipping along with the cost of the box that you're shipping it in. And I usually calculate somewhere in there like the comic bag also that I'm putting the comic in. I don't really calculate any packing material because I always use recycled packing material that I already have just lying around the house. So never need to buy any bubble wrap or anything. I always just have stuff around. I think most people just have stuff around, really. Oh yeah, use a lot of red arrows in your thumbnails. The cringier, the better. That sounds about right, yeah. Lots of poorly photoshopped images of Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy with tears streaming down their faces, yes. That's the quartering starter pack. That's what you got, yeah. Shipmate gets promoted a lot. I haven't used Shipmate. The thing I like about Pirate Ship is that if you talk to customer service, they'll tell you a pirate joke. No, that is also true, but that's not the reason why. The thing that I like about them is that they have their own international exporting, and they do a good job at keeping the price fairly low, so that you can. You know, granted, my international prices are not as low as they could be, but they're as low as I can get them. Because Pirate Ship has the simple export rate. But yeah. F&T does that shit too. I can't watch any of them anymore, so trying. Yeah. I'm glad I never have to worry about shipping. I just make stuff on Teespring and Amazon Publishing, so they handle it. Yeah, although they do take a big cut as well. I've been thinking about getting some t-shirts to also sell, like maybe pre-order stuff on the website so that I don't have a bunch of them just lying around the house or anything, but yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I used to have a Teespring, but I was really upset with the quality of the t-shirts that they would sell, and I was like, man, these things are like falling apart all the time, every single time. So I didn't want to use them anymore. And Redbubble, I also used Redbubble, but they take a bigger cut. They do have better printing. The printing on Redbubble, from when I was using it at least, was better than Teespring. But yikers. It's just, I couldn't possibly make enough money on there, you know? But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting just like a really small quantity of t-shirts, because like t-shirts are cool. It's cool to have like be wearing merch of the comic characters that you like. I recommend Vistaprint if you need business cards. I like to put QR codes on them. Yeah, I gotta make new business cards at some point. That is something I gotta do. The last business cards I got were from Uprinting, actually. Uprinting. I don't know if you heard of that one. They're pretty like off and on as far as what their prices are, if they are competitive or not. But I think they were pretty competitive with the business cards at the time, so I got it from them. But yeah. Yeah, I gotta get new business cards, because I still have like the Twitter logo on my old business card, and I'm like, ah, jeez. As soon, the year that I got those business cards, immediately fucking Musk turned it into X. And I was like, great. Wonderful. I'm instantly outdated. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much. Make hats? Do people buy the hats? I just always assumed that the t-shirts were the big seller, but I guess hats are lower priced than the t-shirts. I don't know what I would do for the hats. I can always use anything that needs a simple design. I can always use the Burning Star logo, because that is very simple. The worst rebranding. Very true, yeah. Everyone still calls it Twitter. Yeah, they do. Because X is just not good. It's just not good. Everybody agrees. Everybody knows it. It's just no good. Make t-shirts and beanies. Caps. Caps with a logo. I mean, you could always put the sticker on the hat. That works, right? Eventually I want to do like a Reaper, because I already did like the Horizon Quest sticker pack with all like the main characters. I was thinking I should also do like a Reaper sticker pack with like another 5 stickers. I'm thinking about like what characters to really do for that though, to make it a 5 pack. Because, you know, Ichabod's a must, right? And then like maybe the Lord, the Spoiler, the second Spoiler, and then I don't know. The Barmaid. It's funny. I did the one big titty character for a chapter illustration, just so there would be some woman in this book, because geez, there we go. I did this one character, and immediately, as can be predicted, people are latching on to her. Even though she's not really a character. She's just kind of there. But, you know, it's something. Reaper Body Pillows Sleeper? Oh man, I'm not into body pillows. I gotta be honest with you. I know that it's more of a meme than anything else, and not many people actually are super attracted to the body pillows or anything. They just get it for the meme. But yeah, I'm not super into the body pillows. It would be very easy, because all you have to do is sell the pillow case, right? But yeah, I don't know. Titties were made to latch on to. Not gonna lie, she's cute. She is cute. She's cute. Yeah. Gotta make her cute. So, with that in mind, though, I am inserting a female character into book 2. Who is probably not gonna have that much of a role, but I'll make her interesting enough so that she doesn't feel like a big waste of time. I'll do my best to like make her feel like she belongs somewhere in the story, you know? And then book 3 is an actual introduction to a female character who's going to be one of the main characters. And then I'm just set. And then I'm set for the rest of the books, because then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Finally, I have the big titty waifu that's going to be the waifu that everybody wants the merch of. I just gotta make it to book 3, right? But no, I get it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know. That's the one mistake. The one mistake I made with book 1 is that I just didn't have an adult female character for guys to make pinups of. It's my one mistake. But I won't make that mistake again. One woman character, and she's got big hooters. That's why you're a superstar. It's all it takes, man. It's all it takes. Inserting a female character. Dannphan gone woke. Girl bossing shit. Go broke. Woke moralist. Yeah. Dannphan exposed. Big titty mouse pad. I mean, if I said I don't like the body pillows, I think it can be assumed that I probably wouldn't be super into the mouse pad either, but I'll do like what Iconic Comics did, where they, instead of the titties, it's like two bunnies in front of where the titties should be. That's wholesome. The slow build can be the best build. Hell yeah. Just pretend it was all part of the plan. Chad is going bonkers for Booba. Hey, can you blame them? Can you actually blame them? Boobs literally fuel life. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Maybe you can just gender bend a male character. I think that can go wrong in many ways. But, you know, give it enough time and the fans will do that for me. Oh, man. It's been good. Good stuff. So, what else? We got the Reaper contest also. The fan art contest. For those of you who don't know about this, let me switch my screen up. We'll look at some stuff. Huh? My X feed. Da-da-da-da. Alright, the Reaper fan art contest. It's still going. It's going on to the 20th. July 20th. And I'll probably announce winners the Friday of that week. Or did I set it up so that the 20th is a Friday? Well, the idea is that I'm going to go over all of the fan art on a fan art Friday, right? Because that's usually what I would do with fan art. I'd save them all up for fan art Friday, right? So then I figured, well, clearly I'll wait till then to announce a winner. That makes the most sense. But yeah. So we've gotten some interesting submissions. Got the latest. Got this one from Aether Ashthorn. Nice. Of course, the bar maiden. Very cute, very kawaii. That's our dog. He's adorable, isn't he? This was actually like very difficult. Like once he was like super sleepy and we did a promotion post where he was like sleeping and we put like Horizon Quest between his paws, right? And that was a pretty good picture. This one was a little bit more tricky because he was actually managing to be playful, which is shocking because he's such a lazy dog. But he was feeling very playful when I wanted to take a picture of him and Reaper. So he was trying to, he thought I was holding a toy to him or something. He was trying to like nibble at it or sniff it or something. So it was a little bit more difficult to take this promotional post. But he's cute no matter what. Even when he's eating my book, he's still adorable. Oh, and this was a sketch card for someone who won a golden sword. Only one of the people who got a golden sword has actually redeemed it for a free sketch card. So there's 2 other people out there who got their golden swords. Keep that in mind. You can redeem it for one of these masterpieces. And that was, yeah, Doggo Pick's best marketing. It really is. That was Yeshua, so he requested Ichabod petting a dog. He could certainly use the stress relief that comes from petting a dog. I would recommend it for most people out there who are feeling stressed. Just go pet a dog, right? Oh god, should I even talk about this? I'll talk about that later. Oh, okay. More fan art. Sir Siddharth. Oh, yes. This is good stuff. Douglas actually did another piece for Reaper that was pretty good. Like this. Oh, sorry, my bad. Press the wrong button. Let me try that again. This piece of Ichabod. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? It's kind of like a perspective shot. I dig it. I do. I especially love the extra detail of like the magic daggers in the background. Excellent, excellent stuff. But yeah, they also did this piece for the fan art contest with Sir Sidharth. Yes. Not too shabby. And of course, this was done by Studio Katsumi, which is very cool, man. Very sick stuff. Gotta love how you did that shading. My god. And then the reflection of the skelly mans in the blades. Very sick. Yeah. Jump scare, JK. And there was also this one, a black and white piece, which is also super good. I mean, obviously. Like, god damn. God damn. It's difficult doing black and white pieces. I know. I know, because I did a whole couple of comics in black and white. And I'm still kind of getting the hang of it myself. I've never been a super expert in tones or inking. It just never came really natural to me. So it's something that I've been learning along the way. I'm glad that I'm getting better at it slowly, though. Glad that we're improving. But yeah, this piece is also fantastic. Get it? Fan. Huh? Oh, there's the barmaid. There's the original piece. And then we got this one from Lotus Petal. We got Chibi Ichabod. Yes. That's another thing that I was thinking about doing. Aside from the holographic stickers, I was thinking I should also make my own keychains. Because keychains are not that hard to make. Not that hard. I did some test keychains with shrink plastic, and I didn't really like how they turned out, to be honest. But I'm gonna give it another try. More testing to see if I can get it right, you know? And yeah, I'll do some update when I figure that out. But as far as things to do for keychains, I mean, the classic thing to do, right, is to take characters and put them in chibi form, kind of like what Lotus Petal did here. So I was thinking of doing that with characters like Horizon Quest, right? But here's a fun fact that some of you may not know. Adam, the writer for Horizon Quest, Adam absolutely hates chibi art. He hates it. I don't hate it, of course. I love cute things. But he despises chibi art. I remember when I was drawing the comic for him, and I did any face that was even remotely kind of chibi looking, he would be like, no, change the face. Don't like. Stop it. So, I think it's safe to say that I can't do chibi art of any of the Horizon Quest characters. But I've been tossing around, maybe should I do a Chibi Ichabod? Because I feel like maybe it would make more sense with Horizon Quest because it's a lighthearted series. With Ichabod, that's like making a Chibi Guts, you know? It's like weird because it's dark fantasy, you know? You know. Feels like it doesn't really fit as well. No chibi. Why does Adam hate chibi art? Because it's a replacement for detailed art in a lot of cases. Like the Funko Pops are kind of a easy, cheaper replacement for really high detailed figures. It's like that mentality where he just doesn't like anything to be a cheaper, more simplified version of the good version, right? So he really hates chibi art. I don't mind it, although I will admit I don't like Funko Pops at all, but I don't mind like the chibi keychains or anything. The thing with keychains is it's a lot easier to make a keychain based on a much simpler design. And Chibi, that's part of the reason why that people do Chibi keychains, is because it's a simpler design that can be shrunk down and still recognized. I did try to do like a little bit more detailed. My first batch of keychains that I was doing with shrink plastic, I tried to do more detailed stuff. Didn't really come out that well, so I don't know. We'll figure out what we're doing for sure later, but yeah, Chibi is just part of manga. It has its purposes, like stickers or very silly scenes. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They have their place. They also have inappropriate places. No doubt. That would be super inappropriate. Of course. But it's not like getting a job will kill you keychains. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That would be very easy because it's already, the art style is already in Chibi style, basically. Yeah, you're 100% right there. I don't think anyone would buy them, though. That's the problem with doing stuff for It's Not Like Getting a Job Will Kill You, is the fact that, not that I'm gonna reveal the sales numbers, but it did, like, underperform in comparison to other comics. I love the comic, and a lot of people who have read the comic really love it, too. But, you know, if people aren't really that interested in it, then you can't really put a whole lot of effort into continuously trying to sell something that doesn't sell. Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, I'll figure out keychains at some point. I don't have to do Chibi just to get keychains work. Oh yeah, you guys see my medieval song too? This is fantastic. Fantastic. I gotta write more of these for the future. I thought, man, it'd be so cool to kind of do what Common America did and do a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, do a prototype opening theme for the Reaper series. Like, if it was going to be an anime series, here's what the opening theme would be, type thing. Because I know some places where you can commission somebody to, like, do a nice production song for you. And this is kind of like one of those things, what I did for this. I commissioned people separately for this one, but there are people that'll just do it all, right? And I was thinking, man, I should write a song and then commission someone to, like, perform it, and then make that, like, the opening theme for Reaper. And, like, get some animators on board, mix it up into a little bowl, and have that, like, uploaded into... Would it do anything? Probably not. Would it make any numbers whatsoever? Probably not. If we're being completely honest, probably I wouldn't make my money back on it, but it'd be pretty fucking cool, right? The coolness meter kind of outweighs the logic and self-restraint meter, you know? Oh man, that Common America opening theme that they did though, it's kind of smart because they weren't paying for all of the animation like in one go, like all up front or anything. They were paying for like little bits of animation at a time, using those little bits of animation to slowly promote their comic post by post on social media, and then they just brought it all together into an opening theme when they finished making the song or etc., you know? They did it kind of more intelligently. And then I also, it's not an opening theme, but I said I would talk about it, so. There was this one meme that Adam showed me at one point where someone just took the song The Kill and then was like, you know, doing super AMV style editing over a Scythian meme. Not that everybody in the chat knows what that is or why it's so funny and random. But yeah, so I did something like that. Basically exactly like that, only I would argue maybe less cringy, because I used my awesome comic over it instead of a Scythian meme, eh? I think it turned out pretty good, you know? But it does, like, really, it brings me back to ye olde days where I used to do AMVs. It was part of the reason why you can tell by looking at this, right, that I am clearly very experienced in doing this type of song to video editing. But yeah, that was fun. And that's what that is, for those of you who have been wondering. If you want to listen to some cinematic cover of The Kill over some cool Reaper panels that I edited together, take a look at it. That is pretty dynamic. Yeah, I like it. It looks cool. Oh, yeah. I'm not even playing the music and it looks cool, huh? Is it local limited release? What is... Are you asking me about Reaper, or is that something else? F-bomb, nice. What? Oh, are you excited for Ninja Scroll coming to theaters? Ninja Scroll. Why does that sound familiar? I'm more of a visual person when it comes to, like, recognizing things. Oh, man. I don't think I've seen this, but this looks neat. This got a fucking vibe to it, man. This looks cool. I'd watch this. God damn. So it's like a rebooted thing, or are they just, like, finally releasing it after all these years to theaters? Watch it if you can. I will. I will. It's a great anime from the 90s. The theatrical run of Ninja Scroll the motion picture. Ah. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Also known as the rapey anime that is not Berserk? Oh no, is it also rapey? Ah, jeez. Well, I can't watch it with Adam then, that's for sure. Never seen Ninja Scroll, but I love Basilisk, which I've heard drew heavy inspiration from it. Well, alrighty then. It's just another thing to add on to the list of stuff that I gotta watch, for sure. Usually, you know, we're having another get-together with our friends this weekend, or tomorrow, I guess, to be specific. So that's exciting. We always show each other anime. Always. It's a tradition at this point. Once we're, like, done visiting some restaurant or some new arcade or wherever we decided to, like, go have fun that day. Once we're done with that, we always go back to the house, right? Settle down on the couch, and then we take turns showing anime to each other back and forth. Just new anime that they haven't seen or that we haven't seen. And that's how I discover a lot of new things. Because, yeah, they also, like, will show anime that are very old school, like these old OVAs, for example, that I would have never found on my own, unless it was just some, like, random chance. Their piracy site of choice is Anywave. And there's also, like, an option on there to hit random and just discover something new, which can either be, like, very bad or very good, right? Because sometimes, sometimes you'll land on a gem, and sometimes you land on a nuke. It really just depends, right? But yeah, it is a good tradition. It's very nice. Yeah, it's also good because they're based, so they're not gonna recommend to us like crazy trash. Which is good. It's good to have that assurance. But yeah. I like to check out some of the old anime too. Most of like what I check out nowadays are stuff that are just coming out, and some, more often than not, stuff that I've already read the manga for, that I felt like, oh, I'll check out the anime, might as well. I already know it's good because I read the manga, that type of attitude. But yeah, it really is good to watch something new and then be like pleasantly surprised when it's very good and when it's another like classic in your heart, There's a good couple of those. Obviously, Freeman is a great example because I absolutely loved Freeman, my god. But, yeah. I guess another thing I should probably go over, because it's coming up sometime soon. Here we go. Share my screen again. The Sonic City Witch graphic novel. I'm officially putting that up on the site for pre-order August 8th. That's next month. Right. So for those of you who have been following that series digitally, you can buy the full print version, and that'll be issues 1 through 4, right? You can pre-order that, and you'll have it in your hands before the issue 4 digital version is even on the site. if I ever put it on the site, because I was also just thinking, man, I should just put all the issues together instead and just have that be the new digital version. But for now, I guess I'll just keep them separate on the site and do the pre-order for the full graphic novel, the full trade paperback, the whole story as it was originally meant to be read as. Because when I was first doing this comic, I really hadn't planned to split it up into 4 issues. It just kind of worked out that way. But I'm glad that I'll be finishing it up. I feel like having this not finished for the longest time has been kind of weighing on the back of my mind. So I think once I get this weight off, it's gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel so much lighter to know that it's done, it's in people's hands, and we're just moving on to the next thing. Giving the next thing our full attention, right? That's what I'm about. Going on to the Reaper series. Sonic City Witch will be done. And there's a lot of people who have been waiting to buy it when it was available in physical too. So this is really great for those people who have just been waiting to figure out how this story ends, but they wanna have it in print. I get it. I like reading in print. Although part of me, now that, doing books like Reaper and Horizon Quest in print, part of me also sees the value in digital now, because I see some details that show up a little bit clearer sometimes in digital and don't come across in print. I think both have their own individual value, right? But man, it just feels so much better on your eyes to read something in print, for sure. One Piece it and make it eternal. That is very possible. I can definitely do that. Can't wait to see your art progression. Oh, me too. I can already tell that book 2 is going to look even better than book 1. I think book 1 turned out pretty good in the end. I think a lot of the art is significantly better when you compare it to Horizon Quest. But even this is not my peak. I can tell, like, you know, I can do better than this in the future, for sure. But Book 2 is going to be another step up. It's going to be another step into the right direction, and we're just going to keep on stepping up and up and up. All the way to the moon, baby. And, yeah. And there's also going to be Sonic City Witch. As it also says here, I'll also be posting an animated trailer with the launch. So that's a little bit exciting for those of you who liked the little bits of animation that I've done to help promote things. We're going to have a Sonic City Witch animated trailer. You've probably seen bits of it before because I did post a little bit. Just a little tiny bits and pieces of it when I was doing the Burning Star channel trailer, right? But for the official launch with the comic, I'm gonna post the full thing. And that'll be exciting. It's also like an original song, so very similar to how I did the original song for Reaper. I did Nocturnal Souls, right? I also have an original song that's going to be playing as part of the Sonic City Witch animated trailer. It's not me singing it. It's not me. Everyone's always assuming it's me singing it. It's not. But, you know. I'm not a very good singer, guys. I'm sorry. The cat's out of the bag. I'm not very good at singing. I'd rather have someone else do it. I will say, unlike Nocturnal Souls, which I wrote for Reaper, the song that I use in the animated trailer for Sonic City Witch is an older song that I wrote a while ago and was just able to kind of reuse and apply to this story because it's kind of similar in its theme, which you'll find out when you hear the song, of course. But yeah, program restart? No, that's not it. That's my ending theme. Fuck, it's dusty up here. It's my ending theme. I can't do the ending theme. Isn't talking about a peak when you this young and just starting the career a bit premature? I don't know, man. I've seen people younger than me that draw better than me, so... If you want the truth, I started this, like... If I'm really talking about when I really started getting serious about art, it's very recent. I spent a long time just, like, picking up art, thinking, oh, I suck, and then stopping it, and then picking it up again and being like, oh, I suck, and then stopping again, and never really learning, never really progressing, right? But now, I'm really putting my foot down and being like, fuck it, we ball, you know? And like actually trying to go out of my way to get better at art. And yeah, I think I have actually been improving as I keep going. I mean, like, there's only a couple books on Burning Star Comics that are really my own art, right? There's Ellie the Eliminator. There's It's Not Like Getting a Job Will Kill You. Great comic, although, you know, not as popular as, per se, Horizon Quest. Also great comic, but not as well drawn as, per se, Reaper. So, in total, I guess four comics on the website have been my own art. And I do feel like every comic has been a step up in the right direction. Feels good. It does. Reaper spoiler stream win. Man, I already posted some spoilers onto my Twitter X account, right? I don't know how much people care. I gave you guys plenty of time to read this comic. Hop to it, right? How much longer must I wait to post spoiler? Especially because, especially when I come out with book 2, I kind of just have to spoil the ending of book 1. Like, I have to in order to promote book 2, because it's kind of important what happens at the end of book 1 to understand what is happening now in book 2. So, you know, be prepared. It's basically what I'm saying here. I don't have a date for book 2, though. I want to figure that out soon. For sure. Book 2. I've started drafting it out. I have to redraft things already, because I actually started drafting it while I was still working on book 1. So now I can already tell, like, I want to do all of this differently now. But, oh man, book 2, it's gonna be great. And book 3 is gonna be, it's gonna be really good. And then book 4, it's gonna be even better. You know what I said about, like, going a step up each time? That's gonna be this series for sure. Not just with the art, but like with like the story and writing as well. I really feel strongly about the series. I hope other people feel the same. I hope I successfully can sell people on this and convince them it's not like some run-of-the-mill trash. Because I get it. I definitely get it. I've read so many comics online that are kind of in a similar style to Reaper that just end up being this edgy garbage. Just end up being like edgy and tropey and typical. And I'm trying my best to make it its own thing, which is really difficult, but I'm doing what I can do. I got hit by the hurricane. Oh no! You go by, it's not like getting a job will kill you, along with the other comics on the website. Thank you, Gabe. For sure. Keep your head up. You will be able to do better. We believe in you. No, thank you. Thanks for the 10, Mark. We want a Dannphan karaoke meetup. You know, one of the things I was thinking about before is, man, it's a shame that you can't really do karaoke on YouTube because you'll get copyright struck. It feels like YouTube should do, like, karaoke copyright-free versions of songs so that people could accomplish this, but no, it's just, it is what it is, right? Yeah, read the dang book, people. Go ahead and tell them. I'm going to get to it this weekend. Hell yeah. And leave a review. Leave a review, man. All of you who have read Reaper, leave a review on the website, please. I only have 2 so far. I need more. More! Yeah, and book $2.99, exactly. I bought 2 copies of Getting a Job. Gonna read it tonight. Well, I hope you enjoy. It's like 3 books down a few steps, but I like the story. I had a lot of fun doing It's Not Like Getting a Job Will Kill You. For sure. For sure. I think, similarly to Adam, I think people just aren't into, like, the ootsy-cutesy chibi art, maybe. Or maybe I don't have the right audience to sell that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But the people who have read it said that it was very enjoyable. If you karaoke your own songs, nobody else can copyright claim you. This is true. I don't really have too many songs that I have musical compositions for, though. I have, like, Nocturnal Souls, and I have a guitar. I guess I can just play a song of mine and sing over the guitar recording and call it karaoke. Does YouTube actually copy strike you? I was watching some VTubers doing multiple karaoke streams. I mean, they might be using songs or musical compositions of songs that are copyright free, like I mentioned before, because there are some like those, right? Even I mentioned before that I did the meme edited video with The Kill, but it wasn't really The Kill. It was a cover of The Kill. And it's not exactly copyright free, but you won't get demonetized and struck for using that version of the song. So there's stuff like that where you can kind of get around the striking, but it's always kind of sketchy, I don't know the real details about the VTubers doing it, but it's something I could look into. Although I'm telling you right now, for certain, I'm not a good singer. I already know this. I am doing the ending song when it comes to, like, at the end of my videos, the program restart song that people were mentioning before. Yes, that is me. That is a very young version of me, I'll also add. And very auto-tuned. So, take it with a grain of salt, guys. So, oh man, we're already past the hour. But we had really good conversations on this live stream. So I'm tempted to just keep it going all the way to midnight. What do you think, guys? Are we gonna push forward and do 24-hour stream? Program restart is awesome. Well, I'm glad you like it. I have a whole playlist of old Dannphan songs. I can't say that they are the happiest songs. They are most certainly not. A lot of them I wrote when I was kinda in high school and not happy. As most people are not happy when they're in high school. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, look at this. More shitty art. Excellent. Yes. Don't you just love the shitty art? So yeah, as you can kind of tell with the thumbnails, not the happiest in the world, right? Oh man, this is all kind of cringy actually. Why did I show this to you guys? Oh, there's Glitch. Glitch is the one that everybody asks about, right? So, most of these I think are unlisted. But Glitch I think is public, because that's the ending theme. That's the one everybody wants to hear. So yeah. Some of these are covers. But I labeled the ones that were original songs. And Glitch, of course. Yes, sure. To be fair, I don't think the most people like it for the musical composition, I assume. That song. I don't think So like what I did was I used some free looping sounds to make the music for Glitch. But, it wasn't, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to discredit myself a little bit, but some of them I'm actually playing the guitar for, and then songs like Glitch and Restart, I was just using like musical loops that were free online that I could put together. If you want context. But yeah. Glitch live version. How would I even do a live version of Glitch? I can't make those. I don't even have the instrumental for it anymore because of my hard drive dying. That's another fun little factoid there. I used to have all my songs on my laptop. And then that old laptop it committed seppuku, So now I don't have that. But yeah. Glitch Unplugged. Yeah, I grabbed the guitar and I try to duplicate the noises of the super digitalized loops. Acapella for the win. Yeah, Glitch acapella. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a good singer. For sure. But yeah, we are over the hour. So, good conversations all around. Thank you guys for your ongoing support. I'm a little bit like, maybe a little paranoid because I did 3 negative videos in a row, right? That's no good. That's no good. So I'll try to upload a positive video for next week. Kind of lighten the air a little bit. Oh man, I always get super anxious over people being like, your content is all negative. You don't talk about positive things ever. You're just a hater. You know, stuff like that. It's like, I'm not trying to make only negative content. That's not, that's not the actuality. It's just that I do negative content sometimes, and that is what always gets attention. I do the positive content and nobody watch it, nobody gets recommended it on YouTube, it seems. So people don't even know that I do positive content, but it is there. If you go on the channel and actually look at the channel, you'll find positive content there. It's just that it's not being recommended to you. I can't do anything about that. I cannot control the algorithm. If I could, I would make myself a lot more popular than YouTube has decided that I must be. Yeah, YouTube is a little bit of a gambling act when it comes to making these videos and just hoping to God you get picked up by the algorithm. You know, what can I say? What can I say? I've been exhausted for a while now when it comes to trying to make YouTube work. Some people, they're the chosen ones and they're just successful at it. And then there's some people like me where it's just like very small, mild success. And that's just, that's as far as you get. But super fun stream, guys. Love talking about this type of stuff with you. And hopefully we'll have even more updates for the next week, the next Friday with Dannphan. Talk to you about like whatever new merch I have, whatever new stickers I have next time. Or maybe I'll figure out the keychains by then. Woo! I'm more excited about the keychains, admittedly. Because I kinda have a thing for keychains. I'm not really a sticker person. I know other people out there, other people on the channel who have been begging me to make stickers. They're sticker people. I get it. Me personally, I'm a keychain person. I really like keychains and t-shirts. Those are my thing. But we'll figure this out. Figure it out bit by bit. I really like doing the at-home crafts. That's been a new experience for me, and I've been really enjoying it. So, I'll see you guys next Friday. I'll also have a new video out for next week on Wednesday. I'll be doing streams. I'll be doing a lot of streams next week, actually. So those are things you can look forward to. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Maybe game stream tonight. Maybe, not sure. I'll update the Discord. Okay, good night, everybody. Bye!